Here's a review of a daily planner by the company called MyPlans. I have their journal and I like this a lot. In fact, this is what I'm using right now for work. So I can't really show you what's inside, but it's a great journal. So let's take a look at the planner to see what is it like. Comes in a nice box. It's similar to the journal. However, it's a lot softer. So the cover is kind of a leatherette material, but it's not hard. It still have the lay flat binding, as you can see. So size-wise, it's identical. So this is A5, just like a Leuchtturm notebook. It is designed to be used, as I say, as a daily planner. So it has a mixture of pages. In the front, it has 18 and 19 calendars. So this makes sense for those 2 years. However, the rest of the book is not really dated. So in fact, you can use it any way you like, which is how I like to do planning. It's a page for mind map, a page for a vision board. Basically, you can use these pages for whatever you want, followed by 6 monthly planner pages. And again, you can just mark this up however you want. So you can use it for any calendar month. And then the bulk of the journal is this kind of daily planning page, right? So you can put your date there, check date of week. I would use these maybe for my daily top 3s, and then a hourly breakdown of my schedule. It has 2 bookmark, which is useful. So maybe you want to, if you're doing a bullet journal thing, you may want to put some of your weekly task in one and then use the other bookmark for your current day notes. At the end, there are a couple of dot grid pages. At the very end, there is a password page, which never makes sense to me, but many different journals do this, and contacts and so forth. But basically, it's a very flexible journal, both in terms of construction and in terms of usage. Now let me move on and do some writing tests. So let's start with a Rotring 600. This is the extra fine nib. And this is diamine sapphire blue ink. Let me write all of this and then show you because it's easier. Next up, let's try a Nemitsu. This is a Nova pen, which has a Bock fine nib to it. It's very wet. This is, again, diamine chocolate brown. Let's try another German pen. So this is Faber-Castell CF nib, but again, it's a little bit wider than the Rotring. Same ink. Let's try some non-ink ink. So this is a TI2 design. Oops, I cannot spell. I believe this has a Sino 207, probably 8.5 or 8.38 millimeter refill. Finally, very reliable writer. This is the Muji, if you can find them in the States, 0.5 gel. These come in many different colors. They're very useful. And then just for the sake of completeness, let's do some pencil tests. So this is again 0.5 millimeter lead. So this is the front. By now it's all dry. The back, it's a little bit of seep through here and there. Interesting, huh? So I would have thought the Bock nib is the worst, but actually the other ones are. But really, you cannot see it, so you can definitely write on both sides, which is great for a bullet journal or any kind of daily planning use. Good paper. The paper is a little thinner than this one, which is good in the sense that you get a lot more pages in this thing. So this is, I guess, good for maybe half a year, maybe a little less, depending on how you use them. I like the flexibility of the pages, so I can use them however I like. Very nice.